What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Podcast the 13th. Fuck me! What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Who Will Quote First. I'm Jerome.
And I'm Nick.
And it's been about a minute since we did this podcast. So the last one of this that came out was you and Hess. And I think you guys talked about video games for like maybe 2 minutes, and then the rest was like Game of Thrones. Then you started talking about football. I think him moving, like a bunch of random shit like that. But we haven't done this in a while because basically Destiny's took over our lives.
Yeah, kind of.
All we've done video game wise lately is play Destiny, so like we haven't really got much achievements.
No, and they're not easy achievements in Destiny. It takes some
so
effort.
I mean, like spoilers, I guess. Not really. I got 300 points in Destiny. Normally at this point in the game, I was playing it, we'd have way more than that, especially for how much we're playing.
Yeah.
I mean, but so like for gameplay wise in this video, I don't know what I'm gonna play. Most likely Destiny. Could be something else, I don't know, but I'll throw that up somewhere on here just for background for people.
Yeah. I mean, how do you like Destiny so far?
I mean, it's
the same fucking
it's
thing.
Destiny.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
The campaign, I've heard 10 people say the campaign's amazing. I don't agree with that. I thought I wanted it to be cool, but it was pretty lame, to be honest.
It's like the same thing.
I mean, no, there was no campaign in the other Destiny. The other Destiny, it was just do some stuff when you rank up. This like actually had story.
Oh, I thought
No,
the other one.
This is the first Destiny to have a campaign in it. Like that was like the big point. People complained about that, and then to me it was like the main villain in this. Like he's probably the easiest bad guy you defeat in the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I didn't think the campaign was all that great.
Yeah, I mean it was fun playing it and ranking up.
Yeah,
but like I'm having
the
exact same amount of fun just doing the like strikes and playing online and doing the extra stuff afterwards as I was when I was playing that.
Yeah, I mean, like even in the first one, I liked playing the story. I guess if it's not a campaign, because I did it with all three guys.
Yeah.
And then you rank up, and you have to get to the end, and that's how you unlock the other planets and all that shit. But I never really paid attention to the story.
Yeah, because there was no bad guy in the thing. It was just the darkness or whatever it's called that was taking over things. So it was just really
no
that.
Darth Testicle, is that what you're saying?
There's no Darth Testicle in the game. But yeah, I do like Destiny a lot.
It's fun teaching Hess how to play.
Oh my god, yeah. We might have some videos coming soon if he can get his shit to work.
I swear to God, I've never played a game with him where his mic doesn't fuck up.
Yeah, well, part of the thing is, I don't know what it is. There's this problem with Destiny. It's happened to us a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
Where, like, you're in a party or we're in Skype or whatever, and all of a sudden it just kicks you in the game chat. And, like, it doesn't kick you out of the party. You're still in the party, but all of a sudden you just see your voice start moving in game chat. And a normal person would notice that, like I did. But Hess is like, what the fuck's going on? The Nazis are taking over!
He's texting me.
So, like, and I was like, oh, he's in game chat. Let's just leave the party because Hess doesn't know what he's doing. And we'll go and talk to him. But, like, it's weird that it does that, so I think that's part of the thing. I know he bought a new headset, which, I mean, maybe it was his headset, but I feel like it was probably that, I don't know. But, like, also, I was watching American Horror Story, and then you can walk in the room and you're asking me about, like, the first campaign mission, or, like, the first mission when you get your super.
Yeah.
And Hess didn't know what he was doing, and I was like, well, just look at the arrow on your minimap, where's it going? And you're like, oh, he doesn't have a minimap. And I was like, what?
He didn't.
So then
he FaceTimed me.
Then he FaceTimed us, and for a while he didn't have a minimap, and I was like, what the fuck? So I pulled up. We live streamed the game when it first came out, so I pulled up our live stream.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, he has a minimap. At this point in the level, I had a minimap. So
he basically
I
just needed to die and then start over.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck.
He was just walking in circle and killing enemies.
I mean, to
and
be fair, like because I was trying to skip through it just so we could live stream because you had already done it and you just told me to skip through it because it didn't matter. Which is probably half the reason, like, I don't care.
Look, we were live streaming we were both playing that when we live streamed. Hess watched us play it.
No, I know, but what I was getting to is that I remember the one way I turned the wrong way and it just let me keep walking.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
he did something like that.
Oh, okay.
So, where it's cool and it's big, you know. But you're right. He probably could have figured that out.
Yeah, I think he definitely could. But like on the other
I'll be
hand,
glad we're talking about
on the other hand, you got to think about because he only really plays Madden and like other sports games. He hasn't played like a Call of Duty or a Halo or a
this is-
Destiny or a Titanfall in like a long ass time.
Yeah, this is new to him.
So it's new. But I think it'll be cool once he starts playing a lot with us and we could do videos and do all kinds of
Yeah.
other shit with him. I think that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But so you get into the scores and then after that I'm gonna say some games that are coming out that we can talk about.
All right. Well, so these are just the scores. This is the last time we did this. So if Madden,
Like
Madden,
about a month ago.
Yeah. If Madden came out like in the middle of August. So you scored 320 points since then. Your gamer score is 111,316.
Do you think I'm gonna get my goal still?
Ooh, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. I haven't done this
You
for a
need
while.
like 8,700. Hess scored 330 points in that time.
Yeah, I think he did that on purpose. So then.
Beat you by 10.
Yeah.
So his gamer score is now 6,465. So I mean, 330 out of the 6,000. That's a lot for him.
Yeah, he's played a lot more games than I thought he would for the show.
Oh, absolutely.
I still want him to be on
It's
here
like
talking
we
with
peer
us. I wish.
pressured him into getting gamer score.
Yeah, well, because he's like you, we made it a competition, so he wants to get involved and do it.
Right.
I think he also likes him. We're like, oh, Hess did this week.
Right.
I think he gets a little, like his penis little tingles out of that. So I think that's all involved in him playing games.
I don't want to know about Hess's penis tingling.
You know,
That's a tongue twister.
I don't know if we've said this on here before. There was one time, it was right before we were doing one of the Westworld podcasts
Please
we
don't
did,
say what you're gonna say.
and he was
Please don't say what
he
you're
was
gonna
standing in there, and I forget what.
say. Please don't say.
I forget why the conversation even came up, but he's like, "Oh, I got a trick I could do for the podcast."
Oh, it's because he wanted that fucking effing.
Oh yeah, it was right before I made him drink that weird shake for the pop figure,
Yeah.
and he's like, "I could just do my trick for it in like a live stream for the podcast."
And we're like, what trick?
And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he called it like ball slapping McGee or something, and we're like,
Sounds like something he would say.
I was like, "What?" And he just stands up, and like without even skipping a beat, he just stands up and starts going. Slap his balls back and forth. It literally sounds like someone's all of a sudden clapping in the room.
With his balls.
And me and Nick just looked at each other and we're like,
What the
What
fuck
the
is
wh-
happening right now?
we're in our living room and there is a grown man slapping his balls back and forth in front of us and wants to do that on a live stream for a pop figure.
Yeah, it was like ready.
Yeah.
We're like, no, let's just drink a shot.
I was like, no, you can just throw up in a video for me. That'd be fine.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But yeah, and I think he's done that more than
You know,
once
I-
here too.
I
I think that
honest-
one time when you guys got drunk and played the Super Bowl video thing,
You mean
I
when I
think-
got drunk?
I think he did the same thing when he was tipsy. I think he did the same thing then too.
Yeah, it's amazing that someone would be proud that they could do that. How do you figure out you can do that? Like, do you get
Oh,
up?
it's Hess. He just gets up and
You
starts
get up,
clapping
you
his balls around.
You like walking and your balls clap. You're like, wait a second. Like, I
You know,
don't-
for how loud and fast it was going, because there's literally like he must not have any feeling in his balls. Like if you kicked him in the balls, he would just stare you in the eyes. Because that was like,
he's like that guy in Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones.
like it sounded like the old saggy balls Johnny Knoxville puts on, like when the dogs like
No, yeah, I
and
did.
all that. It's,
I mean,
it
I think it's
sounded like
official.
he had
It's
really.
official that he has donkey balls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Should
mean,
I,
there's
should
no
that be
way.
the name of this episode? It's official.
It's either that.
He has donkey balls,
It's either that or his balls are actually hands, and they're just clapping.
and they're just down there like,
yeah.
wow. So did you say all the scores? I don't.
No, you started talking about balls.
Well, okay. So you mentioned Hess, and I thought about his balls.
He scored 330. You scored 320. I scored 905.
Yeah. You know how this guy plays video games? Yo, I'm Nick. He did something in Madden
Wait, don't tell this story.
and went for a fucking walk. What'd you walk for, like a half hour or something?
It was like 15
And
minutes.
while he was gone, I'm sitting here editing podcast the 13th, and it goes bloop, and I was like, oh no, it's achievement. And then I hear it again, and it's like, oh, it's the diamond achievement this time, so it makes this specific sound, and then did the same sound 10 times in a row.
Well, that's not
You
my
gotta
fault.
he just did a boop, and he's like, oh, I don't get why people say sports games achievements are easy.
Hey,
You did it. You played a little game, went for a walk, and got fucking 10
You
achievements.
could do that shit.
I could, but I don't. It's time.
What?
It's time.
Everything's time.
I know. I just. To me, I don't enjoy that game, so I don't want to do that and get the easy achievements. I have to enjoy the game to want to get the achievements in the game. Unlike you, where I could fucking get like Powerpuff Girls and be like, oh, this game sucks balls, but I got 1,000 gamer score in it because I'm Nick.
I've
Yeah.
never played Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, but you played some kid games before for achievements.
So have you.
Yeah, but just like the Lego ones that are fun, or like the ones that you make me play with you because you're a dingleberry.
I mean, I kind of like. I like to always have high expectations to like, oh, a Connect game, this might be fun.
Yeah, you always say that.
And then
like every Kinect game that comes out, you're like, oh, it's for the Kinect. It must be fun. I see it like, oh, it's for the Kinect. It must suck ass.
Yeah, and then I think it's playable and easy achievements. Like not necessarily fun's a tough one. I wouldn't say fun, but if I can get through it and get the achievements and not want to kill myself, I'll do it. Yeah, the last couple Connect games.
Yeah,
I wanted
most
to kill
Kinect
myself.
games make me want to kill myself.
Yeah, I think I'm still living off Fruit Ninja, which that was actually fun.
That was probably the last fun Kinect game I played.
Like the next day when I couldn't lift my arms.
That was fun. That was
Like,
pathetic.
I'm like, what the fuck?
So do you want to know some games that we've been looking forward to? I didn't read the whole list. There's probably some in here that I missed. But Batman... What? What'd you say?
I'm just excited for Eleanor.
Well, that's what I'm going to get at, too. Batman Enemy Within, Episode 2 comes out September 26th. Supposed to come out, I believe, last week or the week before.
September 26th? So
But that got delayed. Yep. So that'll be
so we
pretty
have
fun.
to play Guardians before Tuesday.
Oh, God, Guardians is... I still haven't played. I was going to play this because, like, oh, I could get 200 more points for the show, and I'll have, like, 500 or whatever. 520, I guess, because I played some other game I don't remember.
Bioshock.
But, what was this thing? Oh, yeah. And
He was a second.
but I don't want to play Guardians of the Galaxy because it sucks. Like, the first episode I had fun with, and then towards the end I was like,
You liked the first one more than I did.
I liked the beginning of the first one. And then towards the end, it started getting real boring. And the second episode, I was like, second episode, it was real boring. And then we played Batman, and I was like, oh, fuck, the Batman game was amazing.
Yeah,
So
I
I played
loved
the
the
first episode,
Batman.
and I loved it. Here, before I go on with this, since we're on the Batman subject, we haven't got to talk about it because you and Hess played the Batman game. So how did you enjoy the first episode of, or I guess, yeah, first episode of season 2?
Oh, I loved it.
I did too. I thought it was a lot of fun. I saw a picture for the next episode, and it's just Harley Quinn sitting in an office with a bat, and I was like, oh my god, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, I mean, I liked the Joker was in it, but not a whole lot.
See, what sucks is I don't remember exactly my decisions I made until it does like the previously on when I watch it again. I'll know because like there was some things that at the end I wanted to ask you about, like, oh, how did this work out for you? But at the end, like, Riddler died for you, right? And like Joker ran away and all that.
I thought you were doing a riddle for a second.
But
Batmobile lost his will.
I really liked how in this game they give you more options when you're fighting. Like every fight move, there's always like, oh, do this or do this. Like
yeah, that was kind of cool.
it added on to it. And what like make or break the game for me for Telltale games, like, 'cause, like, you know how they can get pretty boring because it's like
Sometimes,
especially if you don't enjoy the story. For this one, it goes by so, like, I guess not quick, but it goes by quicker because it's so smooth. Like, they finally got it down. Like, if I hit A to do a decision, it's doing the decision right away. Usually it's like, A, load for a second. Oh, okay, now we're doing the fight scene
Yeah,
that
kinda.
it was previously recorded or whatever.
You enjoyed the story more.
Yeah, well, but I've noticed, like, in Guardians of the Galaxy and when I played Wolf Among Us, which those are really
it was,
far
like,
apart,
slower?
but they're a lot slower, some of them.
See, I didn't notice that, but
Like, I noticed it a lot towards the end of Borderlands because, you know, I didn't finish Borderlands. Like, I did those, like...
you didn't finish one? That's weird.
No, I finished Borderlands, but it took me a while, like, months at a time to get through it.
Yeah.
It's like, it just takes so long. It's like an hour and a half to play the one little
See,
thing.
the difference I found in this Batman game is that I actually cared what I picked.
Usually it's just like, whatever.
And I would put the Telltale games up there as games I play just for achievements. I mean, that's just
Me too, depending, though.
depending on if it's Batman or not.
Well,
because
I
that's the only one that
I like Batman, I like Borderlands, and I like Wolf
I
Among
like
Us.
Borderlands, but it's been so long since I played it.
Yeah, I wish they'd do a season 2 of that. That one was awesome. Even though it took me a while to beat it.
I mean, I
but
played
because
Game of Thrones twice, and I hated it.
I
both
played Game
times.
of Thrones when I was watching Mima's house, and I enjoyed it at some parts, but some parts I was like, what the fuck is going on? But then I watched Game of Thrones as we learned from a recap, and I actually started learning, like, what's his face was the
Here we
king's
go.
brother and all that. So I think if I played it again, which I still have to finish, I think I only did the
You'll
first
never
2
finish it.
episodes on
You'll
the
never
360. Well, I'm just waiting. Like, I know she's gonna go on another trip. When I watch our house,
Oh, you got.
I'll finish it on the
get it all
360, and maybe
saved.
I'll be like, oh, I know the story of Game of Thrones again.
Or you'll forget everything and you'll just cruise through it.
Yeah, it could be that too. But so moving on, Wolfenstein 2, the
That's in
new
October,
classes comes out October 27th. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 comes out November 14th.
Oh, you can buy me that for my birthday.
Maybe. And then LA Noir comes out November 14th.
You can buy me that
That's
for my birthday.
the Xbox One edition. Do you think, because they did the same thing with Red Dead Redemption, they announced that they were going to do like an update thingy, and then they're like, oh, now Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming out. Do you think they're like going to do the same thing with that?
I thought that the whole company went defunct though. Like,
Well,
bankrupt. Or did someone like?
well, because
buy
it's
the
it's still
rights?
Rockstar.
Right.
So but I think it was just like the side company that hired like the actors for LA Noire weren't paying it. Like there was something weird with that.
Oh.
But I think because it's Rockstar, they still have the rights to it. Basically, I think it's almost like Rockstar kind of was like the Activision to Treyarch or whatever with that.
I mean, maybe I would play it again. I loved it.
Yeah, I never got to finish it
I wonder if
because
it'll be.
we've had a whole episode about this for other stuff. But I put in the disc for I put the third disc in.
How'd you do that?
Put the third disc in, and fucking, it's like, oh, you don't have any game save. I was like, what? So I put in disc 2. I was like, maybe something fucked up. But I put in disc 2, nothing. Put in disc 1, wants me to start the whole fucking game over again. You know how I don't like to do things more than once. So I said, well, fuck this game. I'm done. But so now I want to play on the Xbox One. Because Xbox One, it'll be one disc. They can fit it all on one
Do you
disc.
think it'll be 1,400 or is it just gonna be 1,000 points? Huh?
I bet it would be everything. It would surprise me if it was just...
I bet they change them and it'll be 1,000.
Really?
That
Have
would-
they done
yeah.
that? They didn't do that for Halo. They added the DLC chimps, didn't they, when they
Yeah, but
put
they,
all that
they
together?
made it fucking everything worth 5 points in Halo.
That's true. But then the one last game I want to talk about on here, or just for like a brief second, is Star Wars Battlefront 2 comes out November 17th, which
So
I'm looking forward to that because that actually has a campaign as well.
Oh yeah.
Because
Is
like
that-
just
is-
like
Are they
Destiny.
gonna have
and-
Darth Maul in that? Because I think I saw.
yeah, I mean a lot of people like you can play. I think like Darth Maul. I'm pretty sure Anakin. I think it's like a mix of all like the.
Like the
normal
little
people. But
kids?
I know Rey's in
Little
it.
Annie?
Yeah, no, Hayden Christensen.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure like Rey's in it and Finn, stuff like that. But there's a whole campaign. Like the chick, I believe it's like season 2 of Arrow, like the cop chick that he was dating. I think she ended up getting like shot or something. She was black.
Yeah, kind of.
She's the main character in this.
Oh really?
Yeah, and it's I'm not positive, but I think it's about she's like a stormtrooper. I don't know the full story. I don't really watch it because I just want to play the game when it comes out.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. And what is this? It's a game called Space Hulk. Is that what I think it is? Doesn't look like real. Hold on, I'm clicking on this. I don't know if this is real Hulk or if this is something else, but I just saw that down there. Oh no, it's something completely else. But so any last things you want to mention on
Well,
Hulu Quote
Call of
first?
Duty.
Before we what?
Call of Duty.
Yeah, but I didn't mention that because we've talked about Call of Duty so much on here. Comes out November like 13th, I think, or 3rd. I was
Yeah.
off by a couple weeks.
Remember, you're gonna buy it for your mom for her birthday.
Wouldn't that be funny? What did you give me for my birthday? Oh, a video game that you absolutely hate.
And I think Thor comes out the same day. So
Yeah.
We were gonna go see Thor.
And then come
buy
home
her
and play Call of Duty and stream
Yeah.
it with her, make her stream it, and then go to work the next morning.
You know she wants to see Thor. So.
I know. What's funny is I forget the last movie we saw. It was It. We saw a trailer for Thor during that, and she was like, "Oh, that actually looks kind of good." Leaned over to me, and I was like, "See, those movies aren't a bunch of bullshit." I was like, "If you give Supergirl a chance, you give these a chance, you'll love them. And you watch Guardians of the Galaxy, you love that. Why don't you give these others a chance?" She's like, "I know it's superhero bullshit."
I mean, come on.
But
She just wants to see Chris Hemsworth.
probably. Do you think he'll pull out his dick?
Maybe.
Pull out his hammer. He loses Mjolnir, or however you say it. So maybe he'll start using his dick to hit people.
There's a lot of dick talk in this thing.
Yeah, and has his balls. But all right, thanks for watching this week of Who Will Quote First. There are so many shows we do on Pleeka now. It's hard to know which one I'm doing when they're doing it, especially when we haven't done them for a while.
Yeah.
But since it's the end of the show, probably should have mentioned it at the beginning, but whatever. We're only doing Who Will Quote First once a month for now. It'll probably change once we like big games, but like nothing's really out now.
Yeah, unless
So-
we have something to talk
So like
about.
I mean like for like 6 episodes prior, where it was like, oh, we got 200 points. Oh, we got 200 points. Oh, you got 200 points because it was just Telltale to Telltale and shit. So we're just gonna do it like once a month or whatever. What did you say? Like the first Monday of every month or whatever?
I just said first.
Oh, so we do it the first of every month or whatever.
I mean, which is actually pretty soon.
Yeah. So we'll
maybe
do another
maybe
one then, and then after that it'll be once a month or whatever.
Which we don't do too long.
Yeah, but then like once big game maybe like when Call of Duty comes out and like all those
Yeah.
games that I just listed, basically November.
Yeah.
So I guess a month. But whatever. Then maybe we'll start doing it twice a month or
It just
whatever.
depends,
It just depends, cause yeah, we got other shit we're doing, so it just makes sense to do it a little bit by a little bit now.
Yeah, and hopefully you can get 8,000 points.
Never happened. Pretty sure I'm the
October,
loser. If
November,
we
December.
were doing my rules prior, I'd have to get a tattoo at the end of this.
On your penis.
Yeah, it'll say who will quit first.
No, I didn't say who.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know.
It'll just be the little green achievement symbol.
Wow.
But yeah, thanks for watching Who Will Quit First, Players. We'll see you guys on the 1st for the next episode.